Okay, what is up, YouTube? It's me, HBJ here, and I'm going to you guys with the Senet archetype. Now, I just want to point this out. I've been trying to record this video for at least over an hour. I am hungry, I am tired, and I'm highly pissed off because Yu-Gi-Oh! Organization keeps fumbling the fucking bag because I cannot stand Nash. You're fucking up the brand. You're fucking up the brand. Because every time I try to record a video, and I'm not doing it off of my damn laptop, y'all keep fumbling the fucking bag. You're not being a CEO right now. You're being a pain in the ass with these damn ads. So, just to get that disclaimer out the way. Because for the next couple of seconds, I'm just going to introduce you guys to this. We have the Senet archetype. Thank you to Dual Evolutions for posting the cards up. I basically know the effects of these cards right now by the top of my head. I'm going to go swiftly through them, but if you want to see what the cards' actual effects are, you can Google search it, because I'm not even going to try to repost this shit from YGO Organization, because they're getting on my fucking nerves right now. So, what is the basis for the Senet archetype? They are ritual monsters. Everybody in the archetype, zombie. What is their primary gimmick? Utilizing normal monsters, either revealing them for effects from the hand, the field, and or the graveyard, to then utilize them to support your monsters, mainly your ritual monsters, who can equip those normal monsters to themselves and have other additional effects attached to them. This lady here, this is Nefertiti, who is based off of the Egyptian queen Nefertiti. Nefertiti and her gorgeous husband, Imhotep, both have the abilities to send themselves from the field to the graveyard when they are normal or special summoned to access either a spell card with from the Senet archetype with the effects of this beautiful lady, or for this handsome gentleman, he gets to trap cards by also revealing two normal monsters from your hand, your field, your deck, or your graveyard. That's right, they're messing with all the major areas. The only one they don't mess with is the banished, but give that time. I believe one of these monsters later on, before the set gets officially released, is going to start pulling the uh, from the banished too. Next up is the Ritual Monsters. We're starting off with the Sphinx. This level 12 behemoth has 5,000 attack and 2,500 defense. It also has the ability that when this card is ritual summoned, because you can see it right here, when this card is ritual summoned using instant card, it is unaffected by your opponent's card effects while it is equipped with an equipped card. Get out! Also, it has the effect you can use once per turn, where you can send this card from your hand to the graveyard to then select to add one Senet card from your deck to your hand, except for a copy of itself. And then you can send one normal monster you control to the graveyard to change all monsters your opponent controls to face down to this position, and then you get to special summon one normal monster from your graveyard. Next up, this is Senet Ajit, or Tasud Senet Ajit, the queen of Lower Egypt, the goddess of Lower Egypt. Her ability as a 3,200 attacker, 2,500 defense monster is that you can ritual summon this card using a Senet card. She cannot be destroyed by card effects while she's equipped with an equipped spell. Or, I'm sorry, an equipped card. And you can use each of her effects once per turn each. Discarding this card from your hand to send one Senet card from your deck to the graveyard, except for a copy of herself. Then she can send up to 3 face-up normal monsters you control, or 3 normal monsters from your hand, field, or graveyard or deck to the grave to then target that many number of cards your opponent controls and return them to the hand, and then allows you to special summon one normal monster from your graveyard. Yeah, they're not sparing any suspenses with this archetype, by the way. The next one up is the next ritual monster. This is Nebet, the Egyptian god of Upper Egypt. Level 5 Dark Attribute Zombie Monster with 2,800 attack and 1,500 defense. So this card, just like the other rituals, same snack. When it has an equipped card, it cannot be destroyed by battle. And then once a turn, you can use its effect by discarding this card to add one Senet card from your graveyard to your hand except for a copy of itself. And on a quick effect, you can normal summon one normal monster. I mean, you can set summon one normal monster from your Spell Trap card zone. And if you do, you can equip this card to it and it gains 2,500 attack. Ain't that something? Alright. Then we had the field spell, and this is probably the one that's probably been getting everyone going crazy because first off, its artwork has. Is that Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon? That is Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon. That's crazy. I'm finally getting the glimpse of this more direct, and I can see the card. So this is Set M Helm, which is reference to Palace of the Dead or House of the Dead in Egyptian lore. This is your ritual spell. This is a ritual spell. In a field spell, yeah. You can ritual summon one Senet ritual monster from your hand or graveyard by sending all monsters with different names from your hand, deck, and or field to the grave, whose level equal to or exceeds the level of the monster that you're social summoning. Then you can equip one normal monster from your graveyard to it as an equipped spell. And if you social summon a non-token normal monster, you can draw one card. And you'll use that effect of this card once per turn. I know, right? Get out of here. Then we have Senet Belark, or Bejik. No, Berark. It is a normal spell card, and it says you can add one Senet card from your deck to your hand. And if you discard a Senet ritual monster while this card is in the grave, you can manage this card, and your opponent cannot activate monster effects. You cannot activate monster effects for the rest of your turn for zombie, but you get to summon one non-effect fusion monster from your extra deck with an attack equal to or less than the discarded monster's. Then the discarded monster's stat. Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm mixing this up. You summon one normal monster from your graveyard whose attack is equal to or less than the discarded monsters, but it can attack directly this turn. And I believe that's perfectly fine. Also, I love this artwork because it's Nefertiti interacting with Sphinx. The next one up is the trap cards. We have de Senet. You can ritual summon one Senet ritual monster from your hand or grave by sending all monsters with different names from your hand, deck, in or graveyard whose level equals to or exceeds the level of the ritual monster. Then equip one normal monster from your graveyard to the special summon monster as an equipped spell. And if a normal monster you control will destroy a battle card effect, you manage this card from your graveyard instead. And you only activate this effect of de Senet once per turn. Then we have the Senet Cataracts. It's a normal trap. You can choose any main monster zones your opponent controls up to the number of normal monsters and Senet ritual monsters you control. Negate the first monster effect activated in those zones until the end of this turn. And if the total attack of normal monsters you control is 3,000 or higher, you can banish this card from your graveyard, target one monster your opponent controls, and send it to the grave. And you'll use each effect of Senet Cataract once per turn. And then we have the last of the Senet cards introduced so far. This is Senet Thunderfall. It is a counter trap. And it says, when your opponent activates a spell or trap while you control a normal monster or a Senet ritual monster, negate the activation. If you do, destroy that card. If the total attack of normal monster cards you control is 3,000 or more, you can banish this card from your graveyard to set one Senet spell or trap card from your deck or grave, except for Senet Thunderfall, and you only use each effect of this card's name once per turn each. Baby, that is a counter trap of counter traps. Jesus. They did announce reprints, which unfortunately no one bothered to add into this, but they are Trihorn Dragon, Black Skull Dragon, Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon, and the 2017 and what Konami TCG offered up as the best card in Yu-Gi-Oh! History for 2017. Sea Monster of Tethys. That's right, that weak-ass level 5 normal zombie monster. That's a tuner is in the set as a reprint for the OCG. I would not be surprised if the TCG version of this deck building set decides to bring that monster in as a reprint. It wouldn't shock me, it wouldn't surprise me, and I think that actually helped have that card massively circulating. I think ever since what Retort kind of hit its tooth or nail. Yeah. So yeah, I mean that's pretty much about it. I mean, what do you want me to say? Because I still say this archetype is broken as hell. And they basically just proved it. A field spell that can ritual summon. The spells and traps that can ritual summon. Excuse me. Take advantage of normal monsters. Equipped into monsters to give them additional effects. To either protect themselves from battle, card effects, or being unaffected by cards. This is simply probably one of the best incarnation of of ritual mechanics we've seen in a while. And I mean, hey, there were some really good ones. So I'm not even going to try to knock them. But damn, this one is just wow. It's there. Also, shout out to this beautiful lady right here. I love her artwork. Senet Prophet Neferti. Oh, she looks gorgeous. And then shout out to her husband for saying let my queen shine, but also remember who the fuck I am. Like I love the artwork of these cards. They are amazing. Oh my goodness. And I'm gonna be pissed as hell because I know the TCG is gonna try to make them secret rare and make them even harder to find. Because I believe this is not the first, will never be the last time where they take a deck building set and completely shaft the other two archetypes in terms of cards and prints, while the one they want people to focus on gets the love, the bread, and the butter. Yep. I remember that too. So yeah, let me know in the comment section what you guys think about this archetype. Are you excited? Are you ready to see what crazy shenanigans are? I know people are already testing it. I don't give a fuck. So I'm just, like I said, excited for this. I cannot wait for more to come. And we still have two more other archetypes to take a look at. The Xenovaders and the Rising Moon. So with that said and done, everyone, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. I apologize for any of the graphic art, any hiccups at all. But life goes on and I keep going. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. I will just catch you guys next time. Alright, HBJ signing out. Bye-bye.